level 2, every time you level up, you get a stat increase to your base stats. We had a daily quest. Oh wow, we can actually do all of our dailies. We swap this and get lucky. If you're super low on gold, these get 4,000. And you don't have to survive to complete them. So I kill 3 more monsters, I'll have 4,000 gold and 20 life essence. The Cloudy Life Essence stacks to 1,000. We get 999 per stack on the Essence and the Blossom, so you should always pick it up. It's 2 slots per game, and you can use it forever, or you can stack it forever. And when I say the crossbow, crossbows are generally pretty cheap, but there are gear score matchmaking and casuals, and going in with a low gear score is beneficial because you won't fight people in purples. There's a lot of people that play casual in purples to stomp Timmies. You're probably a Timmy, so going in with nothing and then building off that is a good way to make money and not get ran over by people. Whenever you sell an item, you go to the buyout trades, whenever you sell an item, it'll tell you when your order will be executed. So I'm going to sell 90 before 95% of players. And I like to go up and down the slider until I get to about 90%. Because I want my things to sell very fast. I play a lot of games and I get a lot of items, and I want my items to sell quickly. 250 gold for me is not make or break. I would rather sell it for 250 gold cheaper and get my money so I could spend it. See, it's 50 gold. It's 50 gold difference between having my item sell first or being like the 50th sale. This does not seem like that big of a deal to me. Any item that I could use, I would keep, but I didn't really find anything that I could use. There is no use for items like this that have a sell value really high, like the golden lion or the golden goblet or statue, beer mug. There's no use for these outside of vendoring them for gold. So after every game, sell those. Bolts are 25 gold each. I would save them early on. It's not a lot of money, but whenever you're buying 30 bolts a game, it can get expensive. I'm going to keep white necklaces with on stats. Because of the low gear score games. The heirloom tab is where you're going to craft and build your heirlooms. Heirlooms are gear that you can craft for very cheap, and you can build them for whatever stats that you want. They're extremely strong. We don't really have enough resources. I guess we do. Let's make a necklace. I like the heirloom necklace. We're a rogue, so we're going to get a dexterity necklace. And whenever you upgrade it, you get more of these slots down here. And these are the stats that you're going to put on your heirlooms. But you have to unlock them. And to get this ore, you have to break down gear. So if I broke down these boots, I would get like 15 ore. And once I get 150, I could unlock strength. And every time that I craft this necklace, which is very cheap, it costs 2 ore. Every time I craft it, it'll have the stat that I picked. But we'll do that later, because I don't have any ore right now. Unfortunate. I was going to go into a low gear game, but unfortunately, I dropped my other dagger and I can't. So I'm going to put on all the gear that I have and go into this one. I Our gear level is 9. Maybe, I'm not sure what the gear level limits are. We'll see. We'll see if we can go against other people that don't have a lot of gear wearing this. I might actually switch to a strength neck, because this does not give me my dexterity perk, but this will give me my strength perk, which is 150 extra damage when I attack from stealth. So I'm going to use the white neck. Whenever you have gear that you want to break down into ore for upgrades, you just come here and you can dismantle one by one, or you can do bulk dismantling. I usually just put everything in my inventory that I don't want and bulk dismantle it. I'm probably not going to use incendiary flasks, so I'm going to stash these for later. This is what I got. That's what we're going to go in with. I am going to change the map this time, since apparently I didn't do that last time. Still not a full moon. I think it changes every 4 hours. These are all the quests you can do. I don't really focus the quests, it just happens over time. It looks like we made 8,400 gold our first game, plus whatever we sold. I think we were at 7k and now we're at 28k. That's enough gold to buy equipment to go to high roller or classic. Call it classic in this game. That's enough gold to get started, but we'll play one more casual. I want to play casual on Sinner's End. I prefer this map. Let's see what we do here. Heirlooms have the benefit of increased XP gains. So if you have multiple heirlooms, then you will level up a lot faster. You can only equip one of each type of heirloom that you've made. So you can have a weapon, a jewelry, and an armor heirloom equipped at the same time. But if you kill another player and they had heirlooms, those are not tagged as yours, and you can actually have your entire loadout be only heirloom items. So we can inspect this guy, see that he has just a couple of greens. This guy we can inspect as well. Okay. So there's a setting under preferences. It's called show affix range. You should turn that on. And allow others to inspect your inventory. You should turn that off. There's no reason to give other players information. So you should turn that off, and then when you try to inspect, whenever they try to inspect you, it'll say this player is chosen to have private or whatever. There's no reason to give them any information. We can also see their level. This guy's level 14. Using petrifying poison. He has instant stealth. He has no perks. You can see the 50% XP gain on his dagger. And 100% XP gain on his mask. If we kill this person, we could take these items and get more XP. Certain areas of this map are more profitable than others. I like generally the middle of the map, the tiles around that. Spawn here. I'm gonna try to move up here. Do I hear a player? This middle tile is very good. These, yeah, we hear a player. These 3 tiles. These 9 tiles in the middle I like a lot. I'm actually gonna move towards this other player. Try to get a crossbow hit on him. think it was northwest here. See if I can spot him. We need upgrades though. Try to listen for him. I can't tell if he's below us or not. Vertical audio in this game is not the best. It sounds like a rogue. Sounds like he's right below us. Yeah. He's below us. We're gonna look for him down here. So he petrified us. So he gets some time to heal. We have our petrify still. Oh shoot. Not great. Hope we don't get shot here. I'm going to vanish so he gets all the aggro. And also we get our damage from stealth. We got him. We got the extra 150 poison that would have ticked. But we killed him, so now we get our heirlooms from this guy. And we level up faster. Feels good. Nice. Goblin Shamans drop good loot, so I'm going to go ahead and kill him as well. While I'm here. And then we'll move to the better loot areas. Ow. Always make sure your crossbow is reloaded. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I'm going to start with the middle tile. See if we can hear the other guy. It's a mimic. We have to kill mimics. Whenever you play in Classic, mimics can drop legendary equipment. They can also drop crowns. Everything can drop crowns really in Classic. But from mimics you can get million gold items. Multiple million gold items. This is where I spawned. Most of the enemies are going to be too slow to catch you on casual. You can just walk by most of them. This enemy and this enemy has higher drop rates than others, so we always focus these two. It should be green or blue items from these enemies on Classic, or on the casual. And on Classic, it'll always be blue or purple. The skeleton mage. The big eyeball. Dexterity boots instead of strength boots. We still have our perk. That just gets us closer to having 2 perks. There's an eyeball in the middle of this maze that we should kill. Okay. My crossbow did not fire, it's still loaded. Strange. Thanks for the help, bug. Generally, opening chests, not Very lucrative. That's why I just ping them, and if it's not a mimic, I ignore it for the most part. Whenever I'm trying to do money runs. At this stage, maybe it's to loot chests. The golden chest in here for sure. You should always loot this one. The good thing about this room here, typically it's a mage, or it's typically an archer that spawns on the stone blocks. But they have a chance of spawning as a mage. And mages drop good loot. On the east and west side of this room, there's a mimic, or there's a eyeball and a mage. So you always get good loot there. And then we get the chest and the mage. Oh boy. We do have one other person in here. If you're playing in a group, it's nice to know where the resurrection shrines are. Oh, it's a mimic. This is one of them. You see the stone up there? When you use the shrine, you can pick up that stone, and that's how you revive your teammates. Don't really have much use for it in solos, so we'll just leave it up there. Oh my god. That hurt. There's another res token up top in this room. Put the eyeball here, and there should be one and a mage in the next room as well. Did not get the heirloom headpiece. Kinda got distracted by the road. It's not that important though. I don't use the heirloom headpiece. Ooh, dexterity ring. Oh no. That put us too low on strength. We don't have our perk anymore. But if we swap to a dexterity necklace, now we have our perk. This perk is way better in my opinion. The evaporate perk. Whenever you kill an enemy, you enter stealth. And the stealth duration is based on what ability you have equipped on your E. So an instant stealth is 6 seconds of stealth. It does not have a channeling time. Like, this is how I enter stealth. The instant one lasts for 6 seconds and has no channeling time. But since I'm in a channeled stealth, it lasts for 30 seconds. And every time I kill an enemy, I get 30 seconds of stealth. You can cover large amounts of area undetected with 30 seconds of stealth. I could kill werewolf. Circle's kind of closing in. I'm pretty full on loot. The other guy's still in here, I believe. We could look for signs of the other guy. See if we could kill him. There's not a lot of enemies that you can cheese. This would take a very long time if I just crossbow him like this. I'd have to get higher, apparently. I'm just gonna invisible and take his chest. He should come back here, but just walk away. Blue sellable. All the statics are in the zone, so we'll just look for a portal somewhere in the map. We should have plenty of money to buy a blue or purple kit after this, if we want to play classic. Or we could just keep on playing this map, making money. Pennies make dollars. There's the other person. There's a sword master. I go invisible so he can't see me. We do have a thunder flask. We have a thunder flask. So if we hit him with it, we can slow him. Missed again. He just got hit by AI. I missed yet again. See how long our stealth lasts though? It's kind of crazy. Once he's struggling with this PvE, you can just bully him with a crossbow. He's trying to bandage right now. Oh my gosh, dude. I just petrify him so he can heal back up. I played this horribly. I'll go invisible again. I try to actually hit a flask. It does 80 damage. So we hit him with that one. He's trying to bandage again. And again, he's trying to bandage. That's what I mean by rogue not very strong. He just keeps on letting us hit him for free and we keep on losing. Kinda have to have both perks for rogue. Oh boy. We should be faster though. I don't have any more flasks. We do have our petrify back up. Petrify him to reload the crossbow. And I'll go invisible so he gets aggro from the enemies. I usually keep my crossbow on one, so I've been fumbling here, swapping weapons. Just trying to go back in here and heal. Rogue just doesn't do any damage. He's back to full HP now from bandages. I kinda want his loot. Whenever you block with daggers, you get knocked back. So you can use that to gain distance. Rogue is the fastest class generally. We have the highest dexterity. Oh my gosh, he had a flask this whole time? When in doubt, just run away. Let's pull out the sword and shield. If you shoot people in the head, that's a guaranteed crit. Anytime you hit someone in the head, I do a crit. Even with melee. If someone's blocking with the shield, you can shoot over top of the shield to hit them in the head. Oh my gosh, I froze in AI. This is pretty much rogue life. You can always just W key away from people. We can let him out, or we can stop him. I'll probably shoot him. This could kill both of us. One of us has to die or nobody can get out. I'm out of bots. Alright, we have 30-second invis, so we can just do this to open a portal. Let's see if he wants to die or live. We can open our portal and then stop him from opening his. But this opens 3 portals, so he might come take one. We're just being silly there. Livid. I didn't play that very well, but it's hard to play with no perks on rogue.